All right, we should be live. First one in Black Smoke. What is up? We're going to get started here in a second. Should be nice and comfy and cozy. Let me switch over here. There we go. Nice and smooth so far. I'm looking around, making sure everything is looking like it's okay. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm relaxing right now. Let's see. Just doing a little upkeep here. Check my in-game mail. Got arena combat coming. But I always get that one. That's not a big deal. Hero use. We'll finish that up. And the science arena battle. Easy. Let's see what else we got. I already did all my moves in war. As much as we're going to do. It's off season. We don't care. Man, I fought for the first time on this one node, Killmonger up the middle. Ugh. I could have done better, but, you know, I heard him good, but that's an ugly fight. Goes unstoppable every, 8 seconds or something like that. Immune to debuffs for a bit. Then goes unblockable periodically. Oh, yeah, that's ugly. And the champs I had, I went in there with Starkey, and oh my goodness, because I was getting used to the fight. Built up poise charges with Starkey, right? And then all I was trying to do after I got the poise charges was attack him. And for some reason, just could not do it. Never got even one hit. Because either, you know, he was blocking, and you don't want to hit into Killmonger's block, of course. And then when I went to try to counter his attack, you know, he threw a heavy. He suddenly went unblockable, made me back off a little bit. Yeah, it was just a nasty fight. All right. Jay House is in the house. What's up, man? Oh, Jam. Oh, Jam. What's up, man? Yep, nice and early. Strange Raven, what's going on? Who should I take to rank 5, Hyperion or Venom? The Duck, both unawakened. Neither one of them absolutely need to be awakened. Hyperion benefits greatly from being awakened. However, all that I'm hearing about Venom the Duck, he has a lot of utility. So either one of those are actually good. J House, you can barely hear me? Oh, wow. What is going on then? My volume indicators. Everything shows that it's loud. It's at max right now. Something else must be going on. Oh boy. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get that taken care of, because yeah, it seems quiet. All right, I'm gonna try to do something here. Come on, get out of there. Doggone it, man. It's like everything is going wrong today. Stuff just ain't working. Okay, I just unplugged my headset. I'm just wondering maybe if that's anything. But other than that, let me check. Oh, you know what? I got something I can check. Where are you? No, that's the playback. Usually when I try to do this, it locks me up, but we're gonna find out. Okay, that's set to 80. So what is going on? Let me try something else here. Let's change over to this one. Okay. Do I sound any louder now? Let me know if that changed anything. Am I any louder? Because that's set to my Yeti microphone, and it looked like the settings were low on that a little bit. Hold on then. Okay. How about now then? I have it turned all the way up. Yeah, something happened with the microphone settings. You know, you have programs that like to take over and do all kind of crazy things, and apparently in Windows you cannot lock it. It's great now? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what it was. And since I never changed it, I didn't even think about going over there. And for recording, I use something else, another device, a virtual device that allows me to change the settings, put like a noise gate on it so that, you know, when I, scream, like if I'm doing a crystal opening and I get a champion I want and I just suddenly holler out, it doesn't blow out your eardrums. It actually moderates it. That's the noise suppression, and then the noise gate, which kills a lot of the background noise that you might hear. But my room is pretty quiet anyway. Okay, so we're good then. Did you hear me, Strange, what I was saying about Venom the Duck and Hyperion? Both are fine. It's going to be preference. So I'm hearing a lot of good things about Venom the Duck. I don't have him personally, but I'm hearing a lot of good things about him. And I want to get him. I want to get him as a 5-star. But both of them will serve you well. Either one is great to take to rank 5. Whether you're talking about a 4-star or a 5-star, I don't believe either of them need to be awakened, although they do benefit from their awakened ability. All right. J House. Hey, Anthony, what's up? Good afternoon. Drink some water. Okay. Let's get started. I'll show you guys what I've done since last we saw each other or heard each other. So the 4-star basic, I just went to win streak 5. I'm just prepping for that one. Same thing here with the 4-star featured, just prepping. Got the 5-star featured done. The only thing that I'm going to be doing in this arena is running my 6 stars. So let's take a look real quick. So that's going to be in about 3, almost 4 hours. Let's see, they'll start coming off in about 3 hours, okay? So shortly after the stream, I'll be hitting those up, and that's all I'm going to do. And I've been in this arena here, working on this one. I haven't touched my 5 stars in this arena. I'm going to use them in the 4-star featured. And in this arena, I've just been using my 550s. And I haven't done anything with the 2 and the 3-star. So the first thing I'm going to do is work in here. I believe my 4 stars should be off cooldown. See here, yep. So, oh, not that many though. See, they're just coming off because I had been using them earlier. Let's see. Sort by availability. Okay, yeah. So they're just coming off cooldown right now. So what I'll do, I will start in this arena go through my 550s, and then jump into the 4-star featured, which I've been late getting those on cooldown, which is why I'm not jumping right in there right now. So they should be all off cooldown before 2 o'clock, but if I jump right now, I'll probably catch up, which I hate to do. So let's get started with this, and we'll probably catch up. We might not catch up. We'll see. Yeah, so many points. Yes, indeed. And so much time. I pretty much hit it up every chance I get. Oops. I should have swapped the first and the last. I should have put Medusa on Starkey. Not that it matters much. Just a better matchup. Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Keep doing all that evading. Mm-hmm. We're not playing that today. Look at this. I don't care if you in the featured. That's no cause to be doing all this. That's okay. Okay, you finally hit me. Now you can act right. Oh, wow. For the first time, I tried to do more than one attack, and that's when he did that. But it's all good. Okay, now we got Spidey. I think I had, yeah, that was an entire team of all evaders, wasn't it? We got Miles Morales, we got OG Spidey, and then we got Starkey. Whoever made that team up, stop it. You're making things annoying for people. Jat876. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm fighting with Quake. There we go. I've already done all of the objectives, Jam. But yeah, probably who was doing that, yeah, they probably were getting their points in. And if I still needed to fight against them, then I would have loved that team. Okay. Oh, man. What a day, what a day. So, before the stream, I had planned to go out shopping. Me and my sister, we're gonna go shopping. Just had a couple of things we needed to do and prepare for the weekend. And car would not start. Got no lights on, nothing. Dead. And I'm like, okay, well, that was fun while it lasted. We already had the car scheduled to go in to get a diagnostic, an electrical diagnostic. We've already taken it in to a mechanic, and he checked it over and everything. And we were waiting on an estimate from him for some things, but we think the battery just died. That was it, just the battery. So we're going to try and get a jump. And before that, I walked all the way up to the auto parts store. We have an auto parts store about about a mile from the house. So I walked up there, and they used to, it was an O'Reilly auto parts store, and they used to loan out battery chargers. You know, you left your driver's license with them, and then you would you had like 12 hours to use it and bring it back. Well, apparently they don't do that anymore. So I walked up there for nothing. Good exercise, though, I guess. And so now we're trying to see what we're going to do. We could buy a charger. We need one anyway, but we might not want to buy that right now because we might need it just in case it's not that. We called the place that we were going to have the electrical diagnostic done to see what we could do as far as getting it to them. You know, how much would it cost to tow it if we need to do that? And at the same time, we're going to try to hit up a couple of neighbors and see if we can get a jump. And I'll probably, if they don't do it after the stream, that's what I'll be doing. And if we can get the car going, we could still go shopping, but we're hoping that that's it. That it's just that the battery died. Don't know why, whether we left something on or whatever, but I mean, it is not even flickering. No lights at all. Yeah, J House, we're gonna check, but a lot of the people in our neighborhood are very to themselves and scary. But yeah, we can do that. My stepdad also is going to be home. He's out right now, or else he could have done something, but he'll be back probably in an hour or so. So that's what I think we're kind of waiting, hoping. He also has a car, so he can try jumping us. And worst case, drive us up to the O'Reilly Auto Parts store and see what we can do there. You know, like if we wanted to get the charger, you know, but if we can't get that car started, if it's not the battery, because that's the other thing. He has tools that will let him get that battery out of there. So we could drive up to the auto parts store with the battery and they could check it out. They can charge it there and see maybe, you know, if it's just the battery. You know, they could test the battery. And if the battery is just dead, okay, fair enough. But if the battery is good, then that's not good. Because if the battery still has power, then that means something else died. So we'll see. We got a little bit of time. We'll see what happens when he gets back. I'll be streaming when he gets here, though, so... Unless he just wants to do stuff himself, which a lot of times he does. I'll be up there after the stream. Whoops. A little too late. Here we go. That's right. He went unstoppable is what happened. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure that mine was unblockable because I had the WAF synergy. But I think he got hit and then blocked. But yeah, so anyway, that's what's been going on. And that was just recently, so all the plans have to be put on hold for now. And we're hoping that it's not anything more serious than just the battery went dead. And since it already had electrical issues, that's why we're getting the diagnostic to find out what all is going on. It could be that. It could be that some electrical system just finally died that was causing problems before. It may be something that is draining the battery, but it's really odd. I don't know how long that car was sitting there in the lot. But for it to do this now, you know, once we've been driving on it, I don't know. Reaper Dragon, what's up, man? Uh-oh, hold on, I'll read it. I will read what you saying. I saw insane luck. And then I had to take care of this Karnak. All right, I had some insane luck last night. I pulled a 4-star void. Woo, nice. Out of 4 premium hero crystals. I need to awaken him now and take him to 550. Yes, you do. That 4-star void at 550 can take out Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. Wolverine. And he can take out X-23 in Labyrinth of Legends, because that's who I used. I still don't have a 5-star void. All right. Happy. What is up? Oh, happy days. Okay. Man. Oh, boy. But yeah, so that's what's going on with us right now. That's my day. Or rather, morning. Because I was like, yeah, got all these plans. We're going to do this. And then, had a little bit of time, before the stream. So we're going to run right over here to Walmart, shop real quick, come back, do the stream. Then after the stream, we had another place that we wanted to go shopping. But it don't look like we're going to be able to get any of that stuff done. Which is bad. But it'll be much worse if it's not just the battery. I'm really, really hoping it's just the battery. All right. Although I did have to laugh, just get the car and boom. That just seems to be how it goes with us. See, I also just got my Marvel Insider 3-star Namor in the inbox. Nice. I redeemed the 3-star Mysterio. So I'll get that whenever they send those out. And that saves me a grind. I won't have to grind for him when he comes around in the arena. Even though that grind is not that bad, as long as you're boosting, I need to restock on my boosts. Boost. Boost. So I used 4-star. I used a 4-star on X-23 as well, Jam. Yep. I made a video on it. It's on the channel. It was my response to people telling me even then 4 stars ain't worth nothing. You shouldn't be investing your time in 4 stars. I said, okay. You go ahead. While I still use them. 1 shot, too. Not even. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I guess. Guess we'll do that. Woo. Okay. Woo. All right, I'll read you in a minute, Reaper. I see it, just no better than to try to read it and fight. See how slow this is? And then she drains the power. Wow. All right, I have like over 700 arena boosts saved up. I started using when Invisible Woman came in to MCOC. Yeah, see, I almost never had more than, I think, 300. Because I use them for every 3-star champion that Marvel Insider doesn't have an offer for. And then just recently, we decided to go for item use ranking. And I believe we got number 1. but I had redeemed it. So I was already going to get the 3-star. I forget which 3-star it was, but I was going to get the 3-star anyway. And then they were like, yeah, let's try and get this. I'm like, oh, man. And so I used up my boosts, a lot of them. I went down to like 100, I think. Put up a crazy score. But yeah, that's how I usually restock it. I don't use it, you know, except when Marvel Insider doesn't give me that offer. So like for Mysterio, all right now and all through the Mysterio one, I'll be restocking up. And depending on who they come out with, you know, next, if it's not a new champ and I already have them, then because I have all the 3-stars, I won't be using them on them either. So yeah, it builds up. It builds back up. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had that many because I use them all the time. Let's see. Let's do that. All right. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You guys don't see what I'm doing here and why I'm getting hit. All right, hold on. I'll tell y'all what just happened. Okay, so I went to grab, I have some water next to me here, and I went and took some water, but the water is right out of the refrigerator, so it's nice and cold, and you know, you have the condensation on the outside. So when I did that, my hands were, you know, my fingers were wet, and I'm like, uh-oh, you know, because that's gonna mess me up. So I'm trying to wipe off the iPad and dry off my fingers while trying to still play. And that's what you saw happening. Why he's just started hitting me. You know, I tried to move, he parried me, and all the while I'm just sitting here trying to wipe the water off the screen and then dry my hands. Lesson learned. Ha! Yeah, evade that. That's what I thought. Ooh, I can't wait. If I can get an Omega Red, I'd wait till I had some good mutant or generics. Enough to get his SIG up there to at least 100. And I will awaken him with my generic if I still have it. Alright, let's see. You, and you. Okay, let's see. Let's keep it like that. So what's everybody doing anyway? You all heard Killer Beezy is going to be moving over to Twitch. I'm already following him over there too. Well, following him as in I followed on his Twitch stream. Not that I'm going to Twitch. But one of these days, just for the same reason that he's going over there, because he wants to do more games, and Twitch is the superior platform. And the thing is, once you start doing well over there, unlike YouTube, you're not allowed to stream on other platforms. So once he's partnered over there, he can't do any live streams over here. He can still make videos. He just can't stream. Oh, we see some new peoples. Hold on. There we go. The Crow, what's up, what's up? Jam, awaken who with a generic? I was talking about Omega Red. If I ever pulled on Omega Red and had the SIG stones to take him up over 100, I would use a generic on him. Right. See, paying bills on my lunch break, good times. I've done it. Been there. Had to run on my lunch break, run right down to the office because I was late. Later on, I was able to set things up with my bank, and I had the money, barely. So it automatically sent out and paid my bills once I set it up. So I was never late again after that. Never had to go running into the store. Man, I remember having to run into Sears to pay off a bill with them when I used to have a Sears card and all that. J.C. Penney's. Oh, man. Will not do those things again. Finn, the mighty yet gentle dark side dolphin warrior. Hello. How are you doing today? Yeah, Omega Red. Absolutely generic worthy. And in the past, I would have said Void was generic worthy. Now, I will not give my generic to Void. I'd still take him up to like at least rank 3. But yeah, that's why I moved him down from my most wanted. Domino now. Domino. I will not use a generic on her, of course, but I will take her up to rank 5. Unawakened. Got a gem with her name on it. Or Omega Red. One of those two. And if I can awaken a Sentinel, and I was tempted to awaken Sentinel with a generic, but he's not really worthy of a generic. I was just getting desperate. I just wanted him awakened because I will take him up to rank 5. He just needs Sig 1 and I do it. I got a tech rank up gem with his name on it. Ooh, you have a Sig 200 one? Oh man, Jam, I know it. Let's see. Do you ever play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Nope. Is that a console game? Because I don't really do console. And since I've been playing this one, I haven't played any other game, really. This was the first game that got me into mobile gaming. And I haven't played any PC games because I don't do well with multiple games at the same time. Just don't like it. Eric. I'm going Namor over Omega. Tough call. Oh, Namor is another one that is generic worthy. If I got a Namor, absolutely would use my generic on him. And he would go up to rank 5. Those are the 3 mutants that would get my rank up gem. And Namor and Omega Red are the 2 mutants that would get the generic. Tim, what is up? See, I also finally got a 4-star Hela. Her Fury stacking abilities are amazing via several souls built up. Yeah, she's capable of a lot of damage. Just don't really care for her. So you wouldn't use one on Void because you have Beardo maxed. Exactly. Or because you don't think he's worth it. Nope, because I already have Beardo maxed. And most of the time where I would use Void, what I wanted to use Void for, I use Beardo. And Beardo is not RNG dependent. Because that kind of annoys me a little bit with Void. So yeah, they serve a lot of the same, they're very similar tools. So they have a lot of the same utility. Beardo is actually more versatile. Even though there's still fights that Void can do that Beardo can't. You know, if you don't want to be able, I mean, if you don't want to or can't parry them at all, you know, and you need to play keep away, then a lot of his utility is not there. But Void doesn't even have to touch him. If you want to, you can just keep intercepting with specials and just play keep away. Whereas Beardo, if you want to do something, you've got to, like with Hero Reversal, you got to parry them several times. So as long as you can do that, then yeah, they're both good. So would you take a Sleepy Sentinel to rank 4? I haven't yet, but I've been tempted. Especially when we had that tech advancement just recently, along with the level up. I was very tempted. I've got 16 T2 alphas right now. So yeah, it was very tempting. All right. So waiting for Namor straight up rank 5 and Sig 200 waiting. Wow. Yeah, definitely worth it. But I don't see myself getting a Namor anytime real soon. I don't go for featured. He's not in the basics. And even when he does get in the basics, who knows? Okay. All right, that should be my 550s. Yeah, let's do that. Tim says, took a break from Arena last night. Okay, hold on. Woo! Oh man, She-Hulk is something else. Okay. I was too busy admiring her. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, go ahead, fire it off. You know you wanna. I knew you would. He was just waiting for me to attack him. Alright, took a break from Arena, needed it after the last 2 arenas, so I'm a little behind. Did the T4 this morning and just got back into the 5-star. I'll show you where I'm at right now once we get done with these guys here. Woo! Because I'm just about done with my 550s. That's it. Get exhausted. There we go. I only go for features, and after pulling Namor, I'm saving everything for Stealth Spidey. Okay then. It really depends on the roster that you have. If you want champions that are only found in the featured, then that's what you gotta do. But as for me, basics. Oops, I think I broke him. All right, so you see, this is where I'm at in the T4 basic arena, Tim. I'll have it done a little bit later today. I decided not to use my 5 stars in this arena because sometimes I do that. I'll use my 5 stars and just knock it out real quick. But I was like, you know what? I kind of can coast now. I'm already done with the 5-star featured. I'll just be rotating the 6 stars in that one, and I'll be fine there. All right. Let's see. Man, fighting with this Killmonger reminds me of that Killmonger that, woo, tore me up. Makes me want to get my Killmonger awakened and put him on that node for them to have fun with, too. Okay, hold up. I see the chat done scrolled up on me. I might need to change the font so I can see more of the chat. Hold on, folks. Let me change the font. See, stream. Output. No. Video. No. Appearance. There you are. Let's put you back down some so that you're not crazy. There we go. That's a little small, but I can deal with it. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I can see a whole lot better now. Let's see, I am testing how much I can put up in the arena after day 1, 11 million, and now just finished work. Cool. See, after 5 misses of Namor, Cull, or DS, I'm back to basics. I feel you. That would be enough for me. Actually, even 1 would be enough for me. See, it's funny how Namor is... What is that? Both friends? Oh, both. Got you. Both friends and enemies with Magneto. Frenemies. Got you. Yep. See, did you see that they added a basic 5-star to Dungeon Crystals? I did, Anthony. And it's less than the other Dungeon Crystals. That is true. You going for basic there also, or still trying the other Dungeon Crystals? Still doing the other Dungeon Crystals. There might be a time where I pick it up, but no. The other Dungeon Crystals are still more worth it to me. You have a better shot at some champions, and there's still dungeon exclusives as well. Now, if you already have all of them, then there you go. All right, so here's where I'm at in the arena right now. 4-star basic. I have it ready. I haven't done anything because I was waiting. Once I get done with the arena, the T4 basic arena, my 550s, I'll start using them in this arena and get that done. The 4-star featured, I'm about to hop on that one now. All I did was get to 5 so that I was ready. Here's the 5-star featured. Milestones done. 6 stars rotate. And you just saw what I did there. And I haven't touched the 2 and the 3-star. So, let's hop into this one. And start getting my 5 stars on cooldown so I'm not up really late tonight. Let's see. Sort you out. Yeah, see, and all of them are not off cooldown because I kind of got off schedule a little bit. All right. Yeah, let's do that. See, I only do 13 to 15 million in arena, so I like quality over quantity at this point. It just hurts the 6-star shards, yeah? Okay. And see, for me, I'm an arena grinder, so I can't have that. Come on. Oh, boy. Oh. There we go. Very annoying. So I seriously love my 6-star Black Bolt. I want a Black Bolt. I actually do want a 6-star Black Bolt. And since I have Medusa now too. Oh yeah. Oh, don't be reading my moves like that, AI. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Mm-mm. There we go. Had to pay a little attention to him. Let's see. He's been helping me get through uncollected content so much easier with Medusa, Karnak, and Quake. Oh, yeah. And see, I have Quake, Karnak, and Medusa as 5 stars. All I need is that 6-star Black Bolt. All right. Okay. He didn't want to throw it. I ain't mad at him. You're using Beast now too, Tim? Cool. Oh, Tim. So I told it a little bit earlier, but there wasn't much to tell with the car. We were just going to go shopping just before the stream. And the car just wouldn't start. I mean, no power, nothing. So, hoping it was just the battery. And we're not as, I don't know, we're friendly, but we don't really know our neighbors all that well. So the first thing we did was we tried to handle it ourselves. My stepdad is not here. He has a car and he was out. So I walked up to the local auto parts store, O'Reilly's, because they used to let you borrow a charger. You know, you left your driver's license with them and you borrowed the charger for 12 hours. And when I got there, they were like, nope, we don't do that. And I know they used to. So probably people abused it and they were losing stuff. So now the policy is they don't do that. So for right now, we're just waiting. My stepdad said he's going to be home shortly. So he may jump it, see what happens. If that doesn't work, neighbor. If that doesn't work, actually, we won't need a neighbor. If he doesn't, I think he has the cables. But if it doesn't work with him, then what we might end up doing is taking the battery out. He has the tools to get that restraining bar off of it and everything. And take it up and have them charge it there. That's something they'll do. They can also test it and see if it's just the battery. And that's what we're hoping. We're hoping it's just the battery. Because if it's not, oh man. And Sis also went to, she called, because we had the car scheduled already to be checked, have a electrical diagnostic, because the power locks, only half the side of the car was working with the power locks. So we were already going to take it in. So she called them up to find out, how much would it be to have it towed over there if we need to do that, to have it towed, and all of that would be included if we, it would go towards the total price if we decide to get it fixed there. Oh, man. All right. So, like I said, we're just hoping that it's just the battery. But why did the battery go dead? We already took it to a mechanic earlier. That was like the first thing we did after the oil change and, all the fluids and everything. And he drove it, did not see anything major. There were a few things that we were going to have him fix. We were just waiting for an estimate from him. So yeah, we had a few things that we were scheduled to do anyway. So yeah, hopefully it's not anything big. Let's see. Hey guys, congrats on that 5-star Jugs dupe. Yeah, tell me about it, Jonathan. But what's up, Jonathan? Let's see. Black Bolt is arguably slightly better unawakened for those nodes that trigger regen on proccing buffs. Yeah, I would love to pull a 6-star Black Bolt. He's actually one of the champions I would absolutely love to see. Okay, come on. There we go. Got that lucky stun in there. See, gee, 0 luck with cars for you guys. Tell me about it, Tim. That's why I just have to laugh. This is us. This is what happens. if I believed in curses, I would say we were under a curse. In fact, when I was younger, I used to joke around like that. Ooh. There we go. But yeah. Ah, thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, we had some trouble with the audio earlier. Apparently, some other app turned my mic down, and I didn't notice, and people were saying they could barely hear me, and I was like, really? Because in Streamlabs, it's showing that it was broadcasting me at full strength. But that's only from Streamlabs. Since the mic itself was turned down, even maxed in Streamlabs was still low. All right, let's see. We got one more. Let's do you. Let's do you. And let's do, oh, I don't know. Maybe Darkhawk. He the man. I don't like none of those. Okay, how far of a walk was that? It was a little over a mile, Tim. Let's do this. Nope. We'll just have to do that. So I have always jumping cables in the car. Oh, Crow. When we got the car, I was telling my sister, because it's her car. This is her first car. And so I was like, okay, so after we, get the oil changed and all the fluids checked and topped off and everything, we need to take it to a mechanic, have him do the once over. We did that. And I said, and as far as things you need to get for this, you want to get jumper cables, you want to get a portable battery charger, because I used to have one after an experience where I needed a jump early in the morning before work, and no one would help me. They were too scared. Every time they saw me, they would either lie and say, no, don't have no cables, because they were very scared. And so I wanted to be self-sufficient after that. So I made sure I bought those things like ASAP, like the very next paycheck. I went and got them. And so I recommended that she do that as well. It costs, there's two of them that they sell. The one that they recommend that they use is about $100. And the one just below that one is $70. And they said it should work just fine. And the thing that I don't like about the should thing is that once you use it, it's yours. They will not take it back. I'm pretty sure something happened because, like I said, they used to loan those out. I'll bet you people were stealing from them. And they were losing a lot of those things. And then, of course, the next thing somebody would do would be, okay, well, if I can't borrow it from you, what I'll do is I'll just buy it, use it, and bring it back. So, yeah, their policy now is nope. You use it, it's yours. But yeah, that's something that we need, but we can't do that right now because, for one, we don't know if it's just the battery. If it's something else, then we might need that money to get the car back on the road. We already knew that we were going to have some things to fix up. It's an old car. We're just hoping that it's nothing major. My sister, she took out a loan. I didn't even... Oh, doggone you, man. Ugh. That was annoying. I tried to create distance and he pounced on me. I hate when the AI does that. And this is probably not going to kill him. Okay, it did. Good. Ooh. And then you saw him dex out of that because he was about to fire off his special 3. But anyway, she didn't take out the max that she could on her loan. And we didn't spend as much. That was one of the reasons that we went for a car for this price. We ended up paying like $3,300. Let's see. The Inhuman Royal Family team is one of the more powerful synergy teams. Oh yeah, it is. I do like me some Black Bolt though. He's good in his own right. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. He has good damage, good furies, good armor break, and that stun. Very good. Karnak has True Strike. He used to be my first counter for auto evaders. Karnak, that is. See, Lord Shadow, you're a Marvel Insider. Yesterday till Sunday are great days to grab a bunch of points because of, was it SDCC? Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm on the lookout. See, Crow says, are you scary, man, that other people are scared from you? No. What happened, just when I went and asked people in the news, what was happening is women were getting raped and men were getting robbed by folks that would catch them early in the morning when they had their kids in the car, when they were preparing to go to, take them to school and things like that. And so people were very nervous about helping anybody. Now, I'm in the same apartment complex as them, but they don't know me. You know? Oh, whoops. I almost messed up real good just then. Not that he would have killed me. What you gonna do now? Nope, too late. But yeah, so they were wary of that. And so, yeah, nobody wanted to help me. Every time I would come over to them and I'm like, hey, and the job that I had, we didn't have a dress code. So I was dressed in shorts, a tank top. That's how we went to work, We just dressed however we liked. I'm pretty sure if I was dressed differently, they might have been like, oh, he's on his way to work. Because I didn't look like I was on my way to work. I looked like I was just saying that to try to get them off their guard, you see? So I get it. I get why they were, so wary. But, it made me sad, really. But I understood. And I just vowed that from that point on, I wasn't going to rely on folks like that and get everything I needed myself. So I wouldn't have to ask anybody for anything if I could help it. And if I did finally have to ask somebody, then, it is what it is. But try my best. Yeah, that level 3, man. I had to sneak that in there. All right, let's just go down the line here. So usually battery, especially if used car, and if you haven't put a new battery in straight away, yeah. And I mean, what's making us a little bit, concerned was that there was no power. I mean, none. Usually it'll flicker a little bit, if your battery went dead a little bit, it would at least flicker. But nothing. So if the battery is dead, it's really dead. See, is Black Bolt in 5-star? Yeah, no. Like Tim said, nope. Only a 6-star. I don't know. Is there a 5-star version of him at all? Like maybe in the dungeon crystals, like an exclusive. But I've not ever seen a 5-star Black Bolt. So I'm guessing nope. Oh, come on. You got to stop doing that. Cable? Nuh-uh, I ain't moving. Nope. Do what you got to do. That's what I thought. Not playing that today. Annoying bugger AI. See, if I got a Black Bolt, I would take him to rank 3 right away. Oh, yeah. I would love to see a Black Bolt come out of my 6-star crystal. Would not be upset at all. I'd be like, yeah, buddy. Okay, girl. We can play. That's what I thought. Them plasma charges will just eat you up. Ooh, here she comes. Watch out for she'll chew you up. See, no, there has never been a version of him as a 5-star. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'd never seen one, but you never know. See, even Seaton was amazed how good 6-star Black Bolt level 2 was. He was shocked. Oh, yeah. I already know. Black Bolt, highly underrated. But again, because he is not there as a I could do that, but I'm not gonna. Because he's not there as a 5-star, people just don't have that much experience with him. You know, 4-star, they might have got him and never used him. I've been very tempted, in fact, to take my Black Bolt up to rank 5, my 4-star, that is. Because that's a case where I already know I'm not pulling him as a 5-star, you know? So he will definitely go to rank 5. So I might do that. I might make a video on him after I do to show just how underrated he is. And that special 3, oh my goodness. Lots of damage and a stun. Beast. That's good agua. Back in the day, I used 550 Black Bolt. Ooh, ow. Synergy, hold on. And mags for everything. Oh, the perfect block team. Yeah, I never got a chance to make use of that perfect block team. Say I at least have a 3-star. Yeah, well, Jonathan, that's good. So I really think they should take him. Woohoo! All right, well. It don't matter because I didn't make a video of it. I don't know why I screenshotted it. Probably reflex. Let's see. That actually surprised me. I didn't think we were going to win that one. I went, I jumped on the middle and helped out in the middle. I'll have to look at the details on that one and see how close the fight was. But, hey, no problem. Take that win in the off season. Cool. All right. But yeah, I used up all my T4 basics, but I've got like one. Of course, we'll have the ones from the T4 basic arena, and I can buy up a bunch in the at least 4, I think, in the glory store, so I can take somebody else up, or I can take a 5-star to rank 3. But yeah, I might take Black Bolt up as a 4-star, just for the fun of it. Come on. Come on. Throw that special. Come on, Chicken Hawk. Throw the special. Stop it. Now throw the special. Throw your special. Okay, fine. Don't throw your special. Just lay down, go to sleep. See, really good damage, really great stun, and good furies. Yeah. He is definitely underrated. So I really think they should take him in a 5-star, him and Thor. Well, Thor is already here as a 5-star, right? Still an exclusive, but they already have the 5-star Thor. Oh, yeah. Innovate on. Where's your power gain? Nowhere. Let's see, I did 90% of Act 4 with the Black Bolt. Mags, Scarlet Witch, and Doctor Strange. Yeah, buddy. And that was back before they nerfed the place, right? Let's grab you and you and you. Let's do a nice little mutant team right there. See, yeah, I emptied all my T4s last couple of days. Yeah. Got the 2 this morning. We'll grab a couple from the store. And once I'm at 6, Sim Supreme will be ranked 4. I've really been thinking about doing that, but I don't know. I do need to use up my T2 alphas, though, so I have to be careful not to get to the point where they're about to expire and I have no T4 basics. Because that would suck. But I got time for now. And I really, I mean, he's going up eventually anyway. I've just been waiting. I could take him up to rank 4, I guess. The sign will be if the next level up has a mystic advancement along with it. If that's the case, I will most likely, if I'm able to, be taking Sim Supreme up to rank 4. Alright, girl. You in that limbo. Yeah, that's it. I didn't want you to throw that. Oh, you're so annoying. Ha! You didn't get that one. Lights out. See, my team for Act 3 was 4-star Hulk OG. Boy, I didn't get an OG Hulk until after I got uncollected. Miss Marvel, OG, 3-star Corvus. Oh, yeah. That 3-star Corvus is going to put in that work. Come on. I got a heavy with your name on it. Good night. See. Oh, and you had Ghost too? Yeah, you was set. Say, not to mention Black Bolt is poison immune. Yep. I'm telling you, I love me some Black Bolt. I just don't use him a whole lot because I don't have him as anything more than a 4-star, and he's still like, he might still be 330. I need to check, but I think he's still 330. Jonathan, hey. They want to act up. You get act up, get smacked up. See, for me, Quake makes MODOK so much easier. A lot of people make MODOK easier. Quake does. Blade. If he has that Ghost Rider synergy, I believe. Or is MODOK a dimensional being? I forget, but Blade, even if he didn't have Danger Sense, would be good against him. And Corvus. Ghost is one of my rank 4s, even though I'm not good at all. You got to get good, man. You already know she's worth it. Yeah. See, also Storm is very underrated. I love me some Storm. See, MODOK just has the villain tile. Okay, so he does need the Ghost Rider synergy then. This fight reminds me of old Alliance War. I never lost in Alliance War when I had to fight this guy here with Hyperion and then later Corvus. Undefeated. I remember when he first got out, everybody was so worried. I looked at some videos, practiced some duels. Never lost. Huh. All right. But yeah, Hyperion. Now, I did lose to him on that power gain node that they used to love putting him on. I lost to him when I wasn't using either one of those. I forget what happened. I think I had him locked in a Alliance quest or something like that. And wasn't able to bring my Corvus, my regular team. And yeah, that was not a good time. See, she's great for MODOK thing, jugs. Oh, yeah. Quake has a lot of good uses. I just don't like her playstyle. Give me some space. Not an ideal matchup, but we got it done. Made it work. Okay. If y'all see it freezing up, that was actually my iPad. The game actually just froze for a second. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Yuvraj, what's up? Do do do. I want to be like you. And there goes MODOK. Which phone do I have? It's an iPad. It's not a phone. And it's the 2018 version of the iPad. I forget which generation that is. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Let's do you and you. And I think we already did Rhino, so let's keep it like that. Okay. That's why I'm glad I got Quake a while ago. Hold up. Let me see. You and then you. Nope. We'll do you. Yeah, that works. And when I did start watching those Dave lessons, oh yeah. And then I got better and better, and now she's my top champ. Yeah, Dorky Diggity Dave, I think, was the first YouTuber that I watched, subbed to, all that good stuff. I had been doing things in the game without really knowing what I was doing, like baiting. I knew there had to be something because I would do it, but I would always do it unintentionally. I didn't really know what I was doing, and there's not like a user manual telling me, okay, to bait, this is what you do. So I looked online on YouTube because some people were like, yeah, you need to, check out some YouTubers. They usually have some good, videos or whatever. So I did a search, saw him. He had that how to bait like a ninja. And the rest is history. I was like, oh, so that's what I was doing. That's how that worked. You're in a surprisingly good mood after the morning you had. Tim, did I not tell you? I'm on medication. And it works. You're not the only one that has said that. I have gone untreated for a long time. Like 20 years. And now that I've taken it, people are noticing a difference. So, yeah. See, yeah, me too. Dorky, one of the first and best. Yep. Darth Grumpy, what is up? Jonathan, you got to do a thing? All right, be right back, man. All right. Get some of those happy pills. I don't know if it'll help if you don't actually have something that it's supposed to be treating, but I know it certainly puts me out. I go to sleep, So I'm actually getting good rest, which helps, because I used to never be able to get a good night's sleep. And like I said, it's been 20 years. I was actually diagnosed with clinical depression back when I was in college. So we're talking about back in the, when was it? It would have been early 90s when I got first diagnosed. They gave me medication. I took it and then considered myself cured and didn't take it no more because I hate medication. That's something that just, I got it from my father. He hated medication too. And he was stubborn, just like I can be. And that stubbornness took him out. Which, of course, my mother reminds me when she sees me doing the same thing. And over the years, she kept seeing how it was affecting me. Because it does more than just make you sad. And I just refused. I refused to take it. I suffered. A lot of things happened that wouldn't have happened had I gotten it taken care of. And so now I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Let's do it. And as you can see, it's made a difference. You know, I'm. It's not like I'm happy that I had to walk all the way up there for nothing. And, you know, it doesn't mean that I don't get irritated with some of the antics of my family, but it makes a big difference. It makes a very big difference. All right. See, I'm on some of that cloudy day medication. Yeah, Reaper Dragon, it makes a difference. If you have something that you need that for, not getting it is just, you know, like I said, being stubborn. And it's serious. Folks are committing suicide and everything over this thing. It is not something you want to play with. Quad Devil, what's up, man? Doc 4 Strange, what's going on, D43? Thanks for stopping by, dropping that like, my brother. All right. Woohoo, swashbuckling. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. That is why I want him up. If it was just for fun, if I was told, okay, you know what? Go ahead and just rank up somebody for fun, and I will give you another set of resources to take somebody else up. Nightcrawler would be going to rank 5 because he is fun. Very tempted. Very, very tempted. Lots of fun. Jay House, what's up? What medication? Well, I'm taking one called Trazodone. There are a bunch of others, but some of the others have side effects we don't want to play with. And my family has a history, and so they know how some of these medications do. And so some of them we're like, we're not taking any of that other stuff. But Trazodone seems to be working pretty well. I haven't noticed any of the side effects that it talks about, so should be okay. And obviously it's making a difference because I've had people commenting. You know, Tim's already noticing. My mom and my sister are noticing. So it was funny because at first, when I first started, oh snap, my mom was like, "Are you noticing any difference?" And I'm like, "Well, it's knocking me out, so I'm getting a good sleep." I said, "But anything else, you'd have to tell me. You know, I wouldn't necessarily notice everything, but yeah, so they're noticing." Got Nightcrawler as my last 6-star. Oh, I would love a 6-star Nightcrawler, Anthony. Would love a 6-star Nightcrawler. But Have not been blessed with it. But I do have a 5-star. And then they gave him to me again so I could awaken him. Which is good for offense, not good for defense. But I've been tempted. If I do take him up, he's rank 3 right now. I've been tempted to take him up to rank 4. And he would be coming to a defense near you. Okay. Oh, did I say welcome back already, Jonathan? If I didn't, welcome back. Oh, and you guys see the cutoffs at the bottom. I did adjust them a little bit. I had Miles Morales before at 35 million, but people are not really liking him. I mean, they either have him already or they are not interested in going for him. So I knocked it down to 25 million. The 4-star featured, probably 7 million, 8 million, who knows? Again, the hype is just not there. I lowered a little bit the 3-star. He might go for 700K, maybe 800K. So I just bumped it up. You know how I do with the cutoffs. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably keep those there. I think those are pretty accurate. And I don't go below 2 million for the 4-star basic. Just won't do it. If I think he's going to go for 1.5 even, I would still put 2 million for a cutoff. Let's see. I used him in 6.2 for one of the 6-star gate paths. He put in some solid work. I'll bet. Telling you, he's a beast. I underrated him as well. You guys remember Yeet? If you don't know Yeet, he used to stream. But Yeet was the first person that clued me in to how good and underrated Nightcrawler was. Everybody didn't think much of him. They were basically like, you know, he's a defender. That's his only use. Nobody was using him on offense. And then Yeet. He showed just what Nightcrawler and why Nightcrawler was so good. And I was like, okay. And from that point on, I wanted a Nightcrawler. And you guys that know Yeet, you know how long it's been since he was doing that, right? I think Nightcrawler, things have changed since then even. And I only just recently got a 5-star Nightcrawler. That's how long it's been. I don't think he's as good as he was when Yeet was using him, but he is still underrated, still good. Hey, Ann, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Always good to see you. Wait, SL is insane? You mean Star-Lord? The thing with Star-Lord for me is he's like a one-trick pony. That's my only issue with him. And that's why mine is rank 3. I actually did use a tech gem on him and never took him past rank 3. No need. Let's see, Reaper says, I have a 440 awakened Nightcrawler and a 5-star 2-3 unawakened. Yeah. Nightcrawler is awesome. Only reason that I didn't take my 550 up is because I wasn't going to use the 4-star on defense or anything like that. And I really just didn't have a whole lot of use for him. I had other champions that I could use. And then I pulled the 5-star, so I wasn't going to go back and raise him up, you know? Super Vega Man, what's up? Vivified Solutions. Yeah, guys. Any of you that take the Vivified path, that's the 200% power gain, where you can't power lock or power drain them. What solutions have you guys found? The only solution that we can think of is Quake. So So if you guys know of another solution, let me know. I don't know whether Innervate will work. You know, Spider-Gwen or She-Hulk. Not sure. But yeah, if you guys are taking that path, who do you use? But Super, it looks like the solution was to have Buddy. Was it Buddy? Because he has a Quake. A rank 5 Quake, or he's gonna take Quake up to rank 5. And I'm back up for section 1 now. And if he needs help, I'm gonna take that Korg. If nobody else needs me to go help them out. But I think that's the game plan for today. All right. Bobby. Okay, Bobby is Quake. Okay, got you. Hey, they both started with a B. I was doing well to remember. So you're going to try to do that path today in our battle group or in battle group 3? Because I know we were talking about that before. Cameron, what is up? Whoa, I haven't seen you in a while. Back from vacation. How was it? Where did you go? What did you do? And don't tell me who you did, just in case. You know, family friendly. But what's going on, man? Okay, battle group 3. All right. So yeah, so that's the plan. Last I heard, Super, was that I was going to be on backup. And if no one else needed me, I could take that Korg. And of course, you know, I'm trying to think ahead. What's up, the man Moses? What's good with you? It's all good in the hood, although I'm not in the hood no more. But yeah, Super, the only concern that I had there was that in the later sections, I take Freezer Burn, right? And so I would have Havoc for that Freezer Burn, but I would also need Havoc for Korg. So if I do well against that Korg, all good. But if I one-shot him and I have 10% health left, now we got a problem. And I have to either heal or try to use someone else. So since I don't need anyone extra in section 1, what I was planning on doing was going in with Corvus, Havoc, and probably Red Hulk. That way, you know, Havoc for Korg, and if I get wrecked, then I still have Red Hulk to finish, you know, to do the Freezer Burn path. Well, that's my thought right now. Ricochet, what's up, man? Howdy to you as well. Cameron, you went to the Bahamas. Aw, man. Bermuda, Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, one of these days I might go back. I think we went on the only cruise that we ever went on rather. That's where we went, you know, just it was like a 3 or 4 day cruise. Now, that's a story that I could tell you guys, how I ended up on that cruise. Because I don't usually take vacations. And I had never gone on a cruise. And my mom had never gone on a cruise. And she had always wanted to. And my dad would have definitely taken her. But, you know, he passed away. So he didn't have a chance to. So as the head of the household, it is my job to do what I can that he was not able to do. So I was looking for an opportunity to do that, right? And this was a time where, I was trying to, be a little bit more spiritual. And Friday evening, we had a church group that would meet. And so I started going there with my sister. Just a little group thing. We would discuss, it was like a little Bible study, socializing, type of a meeting, right? And it was enjoyable. We had a lot of fun. And during one of them, he was giving away these offers on a cruise. All right. And so it was going to be a cruise, a 4-day cruise, I think 3 or 4 day cruise for something like $300, and it was going to be way, way out. It's like a year from the time that we would be doing this. And so I'm like, perfect. I can get one for me, for my mom. My sister could go with one of her friends too, and we could have ourselves a good time, right? And I was also going to bring my best friend as well, so we could have fun too. Everybody was, I wanted to get everybody in on this. But he ended up bailing on me. So it turns out, it ended up being me, my mom, my sister, and her best friend. And then on the cruise, we went over to the buffet, and I saw somebody I had not seen since college. And I went over there to him, and I'm looking at him, and I call his name, and he looks up, and he's looking around, and then he sees me, and he's like, "Oh man, I didn't even know he was here in Georgia." And he didn't know where I was, because once I left Michigan, I lost touch with a lot of folks. Some people graduated and they left, who knows where they went, so we lost touch. And so we started catching up. He got married, introduced me to his wife, cute little thing. And then I found out that the deal that we got for that cruise was because of their anniversary. They regularly went on cruises, and that cruise line, I think it was like Royal Caribbean or something, I forget what it was. That was like a gift to them. And I was like, wow, amazing. How does that work? So, that was, they couldn't make use of it. They were given these things and told to give it to their friends, and they didn't have enough people to make use of it. So they gave it to one of their friends to hit up the local church group. And that is how we ended up on that cruise. All right, let's see. The water is so awesome there. Yeah. As opposed to the water in New York City, one of our beaches there, that's murky. Oh, man. I remember a comedian talking about the water there. So you go swimming out there, and you come out with a drug addiction. Yeah, that water, no sir. Sorry for your loss. R.I.P. to your father. Yeah, Reaper. I was 17 when he passed away. He was 43. So I'm actually older than he was. And like I was saying earlier, it was stubbornness. He had very, very bad habits, very bad eating habits. He had high blood pressure, suffered from depression, just had a number of things. He smoked, although he hid that from us. We didn't find out until after he had passed. And he was just stubborn. He refused to take care of himself. He refused to take any medication. He refused to change his diet. Just nothing. So yeah, that is what happened. You love Royal Caribbean, and I think that was what it was called. I used to have their card, because once you spent money on them, they give you that card, and that's what you use to purchase everything. And I used to still, I'm trying to remember where I may have thrown it away, but I kept it. But I think that's what it was called, Royal Caribbean. Does that sound about right? You would get on it from Florida. If I have the name correct, I think that's the one it was. I see, kids. I saw a mermaid when I was there. Aeon, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh boy. But yeah, such is life. But that cruise was so good. Loved it. We absolutely enjoyed ourselves. And I kept making plans to go again. But when I was working, I had the money, but I was working like a dog. I could have taken a vacation, but part of that whole depression thing I was telling you guys about, that wasn't just feeling sad. 7 years I worked at that company. Can you guess how many vacations I went on during the 7 years that I was working at that company? Just take a wild guess. 7 years. We got the way they did their vacation days, you didn't technically get vacation days. What you got was paid time off. And you got more and more as you worked. And I had worked up to, I think, 3 or 4 weeks of paid time off. But I mean, that included everything. If you got sick, you used up your paid time off. If you just didn't feel like coming in that day, it was part of your paid time off. But they had a flexible schedule. So if I took off a day, for example, but then I wanted to come in on a Sunday and make that time up, I could. They were open 24 hours. When you say half, nope. 7 years. How much vacation? How many vacations? I think he was guessing how many vacations I took. So if I was working for 7 years, he was guessing like 3.5. Nope. Nope, Quad Devil. Nope, Ricochet. Like I said, I had lots of vacation time. See, my uncle passed a few months ago. Oh man, from an overdose of depression meds and powder sugar. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. I'm hoping that my dislike for medication will prevent something similar from happening to me. My problem seems to be remembering and not skipping. Yep, exactly, Ricochet. That is exactly correct. In fact, I never went on vacation, and what you're saying, Ricochet, is correct. So here's what would happen. I'm working, and then one day I'd get up and just could not function. Thoughts of death, hopelessness, feeling frustrated, and I would literally crawl out of my bed, call or get on the computer and send in a message telling them that I would not be able to make it that day. They allowed you to call out same day as long as it was before the day started, and I normally would wake up very early. I'm normally up at like 4 and 5 in the morning. And I would just call out sick. basically. That is how I used up my paid time off. If I needed to go to the doctor for something, I would use it there. But I never used it for vacation. When we had holidays, I would be very, very tempted to work on the holidays even. Thanksgiving, I'm like, okay, well, family dinner will be, we tried to do it at around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We would, get together, eat, watch some movies, and chat. And so hear me. I'm like, okay, that's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that means that I could go in, because my normal shift was 7 to 3. So I'm like, so I could go in at 7, work until about 12. It only took me about 20 minutes to get home, and I could be there just fine. And then I wouldn't lose those, that time. That's how I did. So yeah. A lot of that kind of thing that was happening was because I went untreated. Those days were the only days that I would acknowledge that I had some sort of a condition, right? But it affected me all the time. Why was I working like that? Even when I didn't necessarily feel sad, why was I working like that? Yeah, it has a lot of effect on you that you don't really realize unless you look it up and go, oh, really? Low impulse control, for example. You're feeling fine, sure. But then you might think, oh, let me do something, and then you do it. Really poor decision. You regret it later. And you may not ever think that that had something to do with it, but it does. So, yeah. Let's see, I was guessing a half of a vacation. Oh, as a joke. Oh, I got you, Tim. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, he was 47. Ooh, man. So since we were speaking about deaths, did y'all hear about Cameron Boyce? Yeah, I did. And that is sad. That's the one that from a seizure, right? He had epilepsy. See, thanks, bro. Definitely a rough one. Left a 2-year-old baby girl without a father. Oh, man. 32. Ouch. That is rough. That is absolutely rough, man. See, would they pay out unused time, get carried over year to year, or lose the time off? At first, it was use it or lose it. But afterwards, yes, they would carry it over or pay it out. You could do one or the other. It was a small company, and once they grew a little bit, that's the kind of thing that they would do. So yeah, they could they would pay it out, or you could roll it over. But yeah, I have 32 is really young. There was another friend of mine who died very young. That one hurt me. That one was bad. She was at the time, I believe, in her early 20s. I met her years and years ago. She was young, and keep in mind as I'm saying this, I didn't know her age at the time. She was older than I thought. I thought she was very young. She was not. She was, I believe, 6 years younger than me. Okay? 6 years. But when I met her, she was very young and she liked me. But I was not, I had my rules. You had to be this old in order to, for me to do anything, right? And so I always kept her at a distance. Always. I mean, she was cute, you know, and everything, but I thought she was about my sister's age, but she was not. She was older than my sister. And like I said, I always kept her at a distance. Now, here she is, an adult. She was still waiting for me to see her as an adult. She had a kid. I still was like, you know, okay, you know, kid having kids. Still didn't know how old she was, mind you. But didn't matter. You know, I always saw her on Facebook when I had my other Facebook account, not my one for Lord Shadow. I put up pictures of her, and folks thought she was my wife. Because we had one picture where it was me, her, and her little girl in between us. And they thought I had gotten married and didn't tell nobody. She had a second child. And she never married. And I have a very, very bad feeling that she was still waiting for me to come to my senses, basically. And to finally see that she was grown up. That she was not a little girl, you know? And I remember when I got the word that she had died, I was like, you are joking. What in the world happened? She was with her boyfriend, and apparently it was a brain hemorrhage. It was a condition that nobody knew about, apparently. She got up to eat breakfast, and just boom. It was an aneurysm, I believe. And she was laid out. Her boyfriend, by all reports, tried to, you know, resuscitate her, whatever. Nothing worked. That got me. That floored me. I actually, some of that paid time off we were talking about earlier, I had to use it. I had to use some of that time. That one, boy, woo! I was done. So many regrets. You know, if I could do it over, yeah. Anyway. Let's see, same here with my son. So I'm not a big tattoo person, but from my cousin's death, the rest of us, very large family, all got a Unity tattoo and his signature on us. Man, it's rough, man. Death is no fun. Death is the enemy. But we have hope of something after this life. Let's see, I used to love watching Jesse with my son. I actually liked the show. Yeah, that's where when I saw a picture of him, my sister was saying, did you know him? Because she knows I used to like watching, it's been a while, but I used to like watching a lot of those shows, and I did watch Jesse. And, you know, not a lot. You know, I did that show, it made me laugh, but, you know, because that was why I watched a lot of those shows. As long as the show made me laugh. And a lot of the network shows that are geared more towards adults, they didn't make me laugh. They were usually filled with drama that would trigger. So I wanted something that would make me laugh. Now, you know, Married with Children, it made me laugh all the way until the show ended. So I used to watch that all the time. But yeah, I did watch that show a little bit, and that's where I saw him. That is something. Say, hey, any of you guys have an Xbox One? Nope, I don't, Cameron. I'm not really a console gamer. Only reason that I bought a PlayStation 3, which I later sold to my sister, was because it was the best Blu-ray player at the time. Let's see. If so, I'm about to hop on Fortnite and Realm Royale after the stream. Tell me your gamer tag if you want to join. Yep. If any of you guys want to join them, there it is. See, Married with Children is a classic. I still watch it to this day. Oh, man, I love Married with Children. I think, does it still have the record for the longest running sitcom? Or did something dethrone it? But it was awesome. Loved it. There might still be episodes that I haven't seen. There was so many. But I watched it all the way till the end, though. Do you remember the episode where you found out all pretenses were off, that they actually did love each other? You know, they were always sniping at each other, right? Through the entire episode. Oh yeah, Peggy was something else, man. That was the joke. You know, she looked good, you know, but after you get married, you get used to them, and you know, that was the whole joke of it. But did you see the episode where I think it was a supermodel from Al's past that still had a crush on him, wanted to pay Peggy, what was it, millions of dollars for him? And all through this thing, Peggy was always talking about how she would give him up in a heartbeat if she could get that money so she wouldn't have to work again the rest of her life. She would easily trade him, all of that. And Al was always talking about, you know, he would want a supermodel, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, do you remember that one? Because that one was deep. I love that one, though. All them pretenses were gone. Neither one of them could go through with it. They tried. They really did. She accepted the money. And he was just like, yeah, you know. He couldn't do it. Could not do it. And neither could she. Let's see. I believe Cameron was one of the kids in Grown Ups too. I don't think I saw that. Happy, I'm disappointed in you, Lloyd Shadow. You play Fortnite. No, I don't. I don't play Fortnite. Right now, this is really the only game, major game that I play. When I reset my game, you see all the games that I have on this iPad. Words with Friends, Line Rangers, Marvel Contest, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Games that don't take time up at all. You know, I might spend a total of 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 total on those other games. Just going through, making my moves real quick, done. All right, let's see. Thinking of bringing Ghost and Hood. That could work, Super. That could work because, you know, with that Hood synergy, you could tank those special threes. So that could absolutely work. Let's see. I remember when Peggy went missing and they went looking for her. You have to remind me of that one. Like I said, there may be ones that I did not see. See, Shad, your life sounds sad. I feel bad for you. Dada dies at a very, very young age. Friend dies at a very, very young age. Absolutely. Jonathan, if I ever told my story, now think about this, Jonathan, with all of those things happening, and I suffer from depression, and yet I was being stubborn and not taking care of it. Had I had it treated, a lot of things in my life would have gone differently. It has a lot. Let me tell you. Not an excuse for a lot of choices that I made that I'm dealing with even to this day, but it did affect it. It did make a difference. All right. Let's see. Say, seriously, I thought you said you did. Nope. No Fortnite for me. The first time I ever saw Fortnite was with Frojo34. He was playing it and streaming it. And I was like, what is this? And, you know, he was like, yeah, you should see it. And I'm like, yeah, that looks interesting. I might check it out. Never did. Kept saying I was gonna. Never did. And still haven't. Fortnite, PUBG, nothing. I'm just not a big multi-gaming type of a person. See, when they went down to their hometown, we got to see Peggy's family. Cool. Uncle Wally, what is up? Oh, man. So I got my old Alliance leader and my new Alliance leader in my stream. But what's up, man? Okay, so that is... We actually did some work. I don't know how I was going faster now than I usually do, but woo. That thing, yeah. We're actually on time. What in the world is happening? Because that's all my 5 stars right there. And we hit up my 550s earlier. My. Let's see. Let's jump on over here then. And let's see. That's the 4-star basic. So yeah. So that's all I need to do in the 4-star the 4-star featured right now. These guys are not going to come off cooldown for a little bit still. Yeah, we got about 2 hours for the 6 stars. So won't be doing anything in there. And then this one, once my you know what? Let's see. Okay, good. We'll just run through my 440s. Because I was going to say, as long as I don't get a death match, we're good. Because I was just going to wait and do my 550s and finish off this one. And then start up in the 4-star basic. You know, once they get done. Because they're soon going to be coming off cooldown. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Say, I'm about to go black mode and eat a cup of noodles for lunch. Ooh, you know, I might do that same thing. Some of the fake ramen. Because I've actually had real ramen. So now I call that fake ramen. Still good, though. But, yeah, I gotta... Once we get done here with the stream, we gotta, you know, check out that car. See if we can't get it going. And if we can get it going, might get the charger and start shopping. Because we had some things that we were planning to do today that we're not going to be able to do if we don't have that car. And if necessary, because I've done it before, I will walk over to Walmart. That is about a 2-mile walk, but I will do it. Get my food and come on back. Woohoo! Yeah. Don't sleep on Psylocke. Let's see. You chilling, Uncle Wally? Cool. So, okay, well, I went back and now I get it. You were reading someone's message saying, I'm going to play Fortnite. Oh, yeah. Not me. Yeah, I was reading, who was it? Jonathan, I think? Was talking about he was going to go play it, maybe. The man Moses says, one show I didn't like was Family Matters. Couldn't stand, hello, Urkel, or however you spelled his name. Oh, man. Did I do that? I didn't watch it a whole lot, though, but I did watch quite a few episodes of it. I don't know. He cracked me up, man. And when he became Stefan. But yeah, that wasn't one of my favorite shows. But I did watch a few episodes of it. Let's see, use my 6-star Ghost and 5-star Corvus for AQ today. Yeah, that was fun. I'll bet. Tam, yo, what's up? You're back. Arrow, what's going on, man? Welcome. Asur, what's up? Ooh, almost got hit with that haymaker. One thing that I do like about Doc Ock is that reach. He's actually got some good reach on him. So even when they evaded, I just kept, you know, attacking, being aggressive, and boom. says, Enlo, I'm an old onion. Oh, man. I'm an old onion feeling old all the time. Boom. And down he goes. See, I might cook tacos tonight. I'm in that mood. Oh, don't start talking about food. I'm hungry. Didn't eat any lunch because I was busy trying to take care of the car. The plan was to go out, hit Walmart up, shop, come back, eat, stream, and then go back out. And there's a store much further down that we can't get to walking. And was going to get food for the weekend. Ooh, come on. And but we won't be able to do that if we can't get that car going. You did cook some tacos? You almost died? Oh, wow. So yes, him and Omega Red have the best reach in the game, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Korg. Yeah, once I learned how to evade his special one, my life was so much easier fighting Korgs. Shout out to Dorky Diggity Dave, because of him, I had seen videos of how to evade Korg's special one, but I could never get the timing right, even after watching them. One said, you know, it's the sound, but I don't really play with sound. And I was just trying to get the timing, and it was inconsistent. And then I watched Dorky Diggity Dave. Oh, man, I always... this guy, boy. Here we go. And I watched him, and, you know, he basically walked you through it. And once I saw that, I said, oh, so I have to do it just before he drops his foot. And the rest is history. I've been able to evade it all the time, except every once in a while I get clipped by something. If I'm not paying attention, I'll get clipped. Billy D, what is up, man? Hey, hey. See, J-House, oh, man. Said, let's talk about food. I need to figure out what to cook tonight. Oh, man, my stomach is growling because of you. See, good weather for the grill. See, y'all gonna make me hungry. Well, you're gonna make me hungrier. My stomach is already talking to y'all about what y'all are doing. See, surf and turf. Oh, man. See? You can cook chocolate cake. Oh, why are you going to talk about chocolate cake now, man? That's it. I got to get something to eat. Not that I wasn't going to anyway. Let's see. I catch lag sometimes when Korg fires his L1 and it screws up the timing. Yeah, anything screws up that timing. I got messed up. I was fighting with Ghost, and I got caught doing two different things. So first, I was going to phase and, you know, just let him miss on that L1, but he timed it so that it would end. I would still get hit with that last hit because my phase would end. That's what the AI likes to do when you fight with Ghost and they fire their specials. They time it just right. So I saw that and was like, oh no. And so I tried to evade it after he had already started and after I had already committed to letting him miss, and then I just messed up and still got hit with it. Oh, see, you are evil, Cameron. You are evil. Oh, you're evil. Out of those things that you listed, only one of them doesn't interest me. The fried chicken, because I'm a vegetarian. So even with the burgers. Tim. Looks like you're still here. And I know you agree with me. So on the stream, the previous stream, El Nino had made a statement about vegetarianism and how it lacked oils and caused neurological problems, right? And cited a documentary. And of course, I had not seen that documentary, so I was not able to say anything. I just happened to know that whatever the documentary said, that was not true. So I talked to my sister about it, and my sister was familiar with the documentary. So here's what we found out. That documentary did say that, but the test group that the documentary was using was not just your average vegetarian. It was basically it was a cult. It was an extreme sect of vegetarians. It was not even vegans. And you know, vegan is like the most strict form of vegetarianism. It wasn't the vegans. It was some offshoot where not only were they vegetarians and they didn't eat meat and, you know, animal products, but they didn't even eat certain vegetables. Okay? They didn't even eat certain vegetables, so they were even more restrictive. They were harmfully restrictive in their diet. So like what I had said before, I said vegetarians, just because you're a vegetarian doesn't mean that you eat healthy. This was an extreme case. They were vegetarians, but they were of such an extreme form that it was very, very harmful. Okay. Cool. And since I'm back up for section 1 now, I don't have to go running in there right now. Woohoo! Very happy about that. All right. Okay, yeah. I was looking, I was like, wait, what? I was like, that's not a 440. That's because my 550s are starting to come off cooldown now. But anyway, yeah, but that's what we found out, guys. So yeah, the documentary did say that they lacked oils and it did cause neurological problems, but the people they were talking about was not just vegetarians. They were people that had decided to restrict their diet even further than your vegetarian diet. You can get everything you need from a vegetarian diet. There's only one thing, a vitamin. I think it's a B12, I think. But everything else can be gotten from non-meat products. You can take a supplement if you want to, depending on the type of vegetarian that you are. You know, like omega. Omega can be found in eggs, but if you're a vegetarian that does not eat eggs, then you can take supplements. You got flaxseed. You don't necessarily need fish oil, so there's other things that you can do to make up for just those few things. But yeah, I'm ignoring y'all. I'm ignoring all of y'all talking about food, just so you know. Ignoring you. Yeah, see, all those things, Cameron, that you mentioned in there, all that seafood and stuff, nope. Lobster, shrimp, are you kidding? Even if I did, those are on the restricted. Those are sea roaches, man. Don't get me started. Yeah, definitely not something that would make my mouth water. So I myself do some vegetarian diets once in a while, but that is some BS. Yeah, sir. Exactly. They did not do just vegetarian. They did a whole lot more, and it was harmful. That diet was crazy. Whatever they were doing. But yeah, that was the documentary that was mentioned before. See, but my food eats your food, so higher on the food chain. Oh, man. Exactly, sir. That's what I was saying. I wasn't even going to go there. That stuff, shrimp, lobster, oh no. You don't eat them things. That's nasty. But I did add fish to my diet a few years ago. So I'm actually a pescatarian and a lacto-ovo vegetarian. So about the loosest form of vegetarian that you can find, that's what I am. Because I eat eggs, drink milk, eat cheese, and I eat fish. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how y'all do it. I can drop the pork and some beef, but chicken, turkey. Oh, it's not easy, the man Moses. There are people that have eaten meat all their lives and then they want to switch to a vegetarian diet. It is not easy at all. Your body is used to it. Don't ever think that you could just say, oh, I'll just stop eating all this meat and eat, this vegetarian diet. Nah, it don't work that way. Not simple at all. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. I'm surprised that I got done as quickly as I did. I thought we were going to be going for a lot longer. But I do need to eat, for one thing. And I need to see about this car, too. But we got done. Is anybody streaming right now? Tim, if you're still here, is anybody streaming? Let me know, and we can hit them up. But like I said, I gotta eat. Say Rich the Man ILAC. Let's hit up nothing against ILAC. We hit him up before, but Rich the Man, we have not hit Rich the Man up in a long time. Oh, he's streaming a different game? Oh, then hands down, let's do Rich. Pop up that link. Everybody, if you're new to this, go to that link. Hashtag out of the shadows. So go to Rich the Man stream. The link is provided by Tim. And type out of the shadows. And I will go over there as well. So I will see who joins me over there. Give him a little support. And show him that, I'm giving him some love. And I'll be in there for a little while. But like I said, I'll be trying to get something to eat, and I got to check the car. And my computer may lock up when I try to do it. All right, so I will be there, though. So take care, everybody. And you all have a blessed day.